G'day guys, well it's 5:30 in the morning, way too much past my bedtime.
I don't know why we picked fishing as a hobby. We're both horrible in the morning.
Not a morning person. But look, we're about to start episode 4, our drive up to Monduran Dam. It's about a
4.5 hours,
5 hour trip, so big journey ahead. We're going to catch up with the Yak Hunters already up there and get some barra fishing underway.
And the search for a metre barra from a kayak, it begins.
Right now, just going to concentrate on staying awake to get there.
All right, let's get this journey going.
Sweet.
Lila, I sing the song for you. You're beautiful, even when you're down. No, they don't never talk yourself out of it. Lila, it's all inside your head. Eleanor Roosevelt said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So let your light shine without holding it in. Love yourself and don't give in. And when you feel the harmony, smile with the sons of the galaxy.
This will be our home for the next 4 days, and I've got to say, it's a pretty sweet setup.
Lila, you're perfect like you are, a sublime creation, but you play yourself small. Such a waste of your beauty, girl. Lila, the key to it is you. Turn it when you feel it's true.
Before we start the fishing, we've teamed up with Blake, a local Barra guide who runs Aussie Kayak Fishing Adventures. Blake has taken us out in his boat and is showing us the beautiful Monduran Dam. But not only that, he's given us a few tips and tricks on what might work for the Barra while we're here. After our tour, the team returns back to the houseboat in order to have some lunch and to strategise what our plans are for the evening. So what's the tactic tonight, Dom?
Wing it and we sing it.
Not talk with a mouthful of food. But the tactic is push up to the timber, throw jackals or probably big paddle tails into the shallow water and bring it back into the deeper water. Apparently the Barramundi hang out in the deeper water, loop around and then push up the bait fish into the shallow water and feed in the shallow water. So we had some really good tips earlier from Blake, who runs Aussie Kayaking Adventures, and mate, he's on point with his Barra tactics. So we'll follow what he said and hopefully we can all land something tonight.
What's this? Veggie?
Okay, what's your tactics for tonight, mate?
Stay awake all night, sleep in the day. That's my tactic.
Night fish. But as we found out, nighttime was where it's at.
What a tank.
Suddenly, Khean's on to a Barra.
Oh no! Came off, he went on around a tree. Oh, he's solid, man.
Yeah,
He
big
did
one.
not jump, man, but holy crap. Nah,
Bugger.
I've got a feeling the hooks gave way.
Oh, no, did they?
Nah.
You spat them.
Oh, I did too, look.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Bent it.
Yep.
Ooh, big boy.
Bro, he did not jump at all. Damn.
Oh, all right. Let's get back into him.
You at least see a few acrobatic, but this one did not want to jump at all.
Oh, big boy.
It's like a big Jew pulling me out.
Yeah, there, baby.
This clip is questionable. Oh well, should be right.
Dirty catfish.
Well, just got absolutely railed by a monster Barra, night one. That thing was an absolute powerhouse. I've never fought a fish as powerful and as big as that thing. And unfortunately, it rubbed me off on the tree. He ran around so many trees, 50-pound leader, and this thing just ran like a train from tree to tree. Didn't jump. I could feel the weight. It was a monster. That's what it's all about. That was an awesome fight. Adrenaline's pumping. This is going to be an epic trip. I can't wait to get back into another one. After a full night's fishing but no Barra landed, the guys returned back to the boat, ready for day two. Second on bloody day. Best thing you can do is jump in the bloody water. As you can see, we've done a little bit of shopping at the local camping store. One of the things we do on these episodes is boost our local economies, especially when you're losing $30 lures each day. One of the best things I love about these trips is that every time you go to a new location and a new species, there is so much to learn about the environment. And you know, we usually do these sort of trips over 4 or 5 days. And the first couple of days, you're just sort of settling in, you're learning how the environment works, you're learning what they like to target, where they are, and it's all a big learning curve. And by about the 3rd or 4th day, hopefully you've tuned in to that environment and you can start catching some good fish. But look, this is day 2. We learned a little bit last night. We learned a little bit from Blake, our guide out on the dam. So hopefully tonight we can convert that knowledge and information into some awesome fish. Fingers crossed, day 2, let's get a Barra. As we fish into the night, Scotty surprises us with a fresh, hot, home-cooked meal that's hand-delivered to our hungry yak hunters out on the water. Not only does this save the guys time from pedalling back to the boat for dinner, it was also a refreshing surprise for the team that spent hours out on the water already. And I've got to admit, it tastes pretty damn delicious.
Chicken noodle curry. How good is this? Yummo.
Wife does a good job, man. Modified slightly.
Red Bull gives you wings.
And after we'd had a bite to eat, so did the Barra. Scotty's hooked into a monster in the shallows. But unfortunately, Scotty's left his net back on the boat. We've just landed our first Barra for the trip.
How do you feel, brah?
Holy shit.
They're good size. Oh, what a slab. Wow, look at that.
That is what it's all about. This is what we do.
Dude.
Makes the trip all worthwhile.
Okay, bro. Can we get the meter? Can we get the meter? Yes, we can. Yes, woo! Yes, we can. Yeah. Yes. Oh, you're what kidding. A tank. Look at that. You got that on film? Yep. Got everything. Oh, meter and a touch. Just over a meter. We'll call it. It's definitely a meter. Wow. Here we go. Oh, baby. Hold that up.
Yeah. Woo. I was about to turn around and go back. I was like, all right, I'm going to go back and go back to bed. Just looking up the side, just one last cast, and yeah, smacked a fish trap in 2.5 meters of water.
Definitely didn't think it was that big. Obviously, in the dark they don't look that big. No, crazy, man. Pumped, absolutely pumped. That's what we're here for. Yeah, you guys have got to do it.
And that we did. Whilst the action was happening, Khean has just hooked into his first Barra of the trip.
That's awesome. Woo. Got him, got him.
About 94-ish maybe. Oh.
Oh, wow.
97? 97? Yeah. Close to a metre.
There she goes. She's off. Look at that. Yoo! Straight in the weeds. I was just fishing a particular snag that I always work on, but through the jackal squirrel, a few short twitches and a pause, and a little subtle take, and that's all it takes, and the line started peeling. 97. Yoo! It's getting blocked. Oh my God.
One of the things we've learned since we've been out here is that during the day, the bite just isn't on during the daylight hours for whatever reason. So we've concentrated our efforts on sort of late afternoon into the early hours of the morning. On the sounders, we're just picking up more fish. They come up higher and we're getting more bites. And not only that, it has been an absolute scorcher during the day. So look, a full day's fishing in the sun and we're just cooked and wrecked. So we've kind of changed our sleep patterns a bit. We're sleeping during the day and we're getting out on that afternoon bite and fishing into the night, and we're finding so far the results for fish and hookups have been a lot more common. So yeah, fingers crossed this is the way to go, at least for these conditions while we're here, and we should get into some nice fish, hopefully. Come on, come on. Ah, get out of the way, you fucking rod. This time, it's Jules that's hooked onto a barra, although this fish is giving him a little bit of stick. Maybe spool it. Open the bail arm. Good. Oh, you stick on the sander. Unfortunately, this barra has him bricked. Maybe you can dislodge it from his mouth. And...
Yeah, he swam straight towards me like...
What happened, dude?
Marked a nice big barra, whole school of them coming through, one on top, took up the whole side scan. Flicked the plastic out behind me, slow rolled it in, 3-4 ones, just smashed it off the top. Towed me straight into these trees, ran me straight to that one, wrapped me around 3 or 4 times, eventually snapped through the line. Whew. It's the third one.
Next one, bro.
That was a big one. He just towed me like crazy.
We could see you moving, man. It was, yeah, you were planing. Tie on, go again.
After a disappointing bust off, the team stopped to recuperate some much needed energy. A fresh, hot meal delivered by none other than our famous chef, Scotty Bryant. Check out this, on the water, Uber Eats.
Doesn't get any better, man.
Fresh delivery.
Full pork rolls with coleslaw.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Been a long night. Thank you.
And it seemed the smell of our dinner also made the Barra hungry. Somehow, Khean's managed to snap his rod tip on a tree whilst fighting this fish. which could make landing this barra a little bit tricky.
This is what it's all about. Hey, broken rod tip, no worries.
Still a solid fish, man. That's,
Yeah, man,
that's up
solid,
around
man.
80s.
It's thick, eh? Right. Can't believe that snap. He took me around that tree like no tomorrow. Ugh. And I've got that rod tip back. I know a fella who fixed rods, eh? Oh man, he's fat, eh? Oh,
Big shout out to Lukey.
Oh, less. Is it? Oh no, we've got these over.
Maybe 52. 93.
What did I say?
93.
93. Hold that for a second. Can I say that was a bit of a adrenaline rush right there. I was throwing the jackal squirrel 79s. It was just only inches off the yak. It grabbed it, caught me by surprise. There was a stump next to me. Went around the stump. I had to dip the rod down. At the same time, he went around the stump and snapped it. But all in all, at least we landed it. That makes it all worthwhile. I'm willing to sacrifice the damn rod for that. Look at that. Bank account's going down, eh? Oh man.
Hey guys, Scott Bryant from southeast Queensland down in Brisbane. Up here at Lake Monduran with the crew from Yak Hunters, Yak Hunters Australia in Queensland. Come up for the week, just chasing Barra, just seeing what's around and yeah, trying to get the guys onto hopefully a metre fish, but yeah, at least one or two would be really nice. We've already got one on the board and a couple of the other guys have already lost a few fish, so we've got one night left and really hoping we'll be able to, get them hooked up.
Hey guys, I'm Tammy Spina. I'm from southeast Queensland, Australia. We're out here on Monduran Dam barra fishing. I've never been barra fishing before, so I'm so excited. And I said to Jules at the beginning of the year, the one fish I wanted to catch this year was a barra, so fingers crossed it happens. Khean, of course, has showed us up. He's probably hooked, I reckon, 6 barra, landed 1, so that was a good 97 centimetre model. So I can't actually remember why I got into kayak fishing. I think I just desperately, wanted to be out in the water instead of just land-based. And there was something about landing fish in a kayak and having to struggle while you're there, and that just really excited me. And here at Monduran Dam, chasing barra, that would be real epic to hook a barra and land it in a kayak.
Hey guys, Jules here. I'm a southeast Queensland fisher, and it's my first time out here chasing Barramundi, and especially out of a kayak. It's a goal we've been having for a while. We thought it'd make it more fun and more interesting. Normally fishing Moreton Bay in my boat or kayak and doing even some fresh water for bass. So this is a whole new experience for me, first time doing it, and I was lucky enough to hook 2 barra last night. Unfortunately, I got one that got me in a snag, and the other one managed to get me with the gill rakers, and I was unable to land either of them. But it's been a fantastic experience out here and had a great time.
G'day folks, Khean Mak here.
Hang on, start again.
G'day folks, Khean Mak here. G'day guys, Khean Mak here. Just your regular Southeast Queensland fisher. Kayak fisher I should say. Yeah, I got into fishing by land base, boating, and sort of the passion grew more and more into kayak fishing and sort of pushed everything else aside. And I spend 99% of my time fishing on kayaks. And here we're on the beautiful Lake of Monduran, organised by Yak Hunters Australia and Bryant, and chasing these elusive silver brutes. I've managed to score myself the 97 centimetre. Haven't cracked that metre yet, but hopefully, fingers crossed, on tonight's the day 4 of this trip. So hopefully we crack that metre and also see a few more on the board from all the guys. So.
Tired and worn out, our Yak Hunters gear up for one final showdown and the last chance for some to get a Barra on the board.
Today's plan, or tonight's plan, Barra made a joke of us last night, so tonight keep casting, work the banks, try and stick with the bait and just keep peppering the edges. So see how we go. Barra just jumped.
It's a good sign.
Let's get into it. Was that a barracuda?
And let's jump to the action. Khean lands himself his third Barra of the trip. And I finally land myself my very first Barra.
How you feel, Lee? First Barra.
Well, that was first Barra I've ever caught, and from a kayak, and I tell you what, absolutely exhilarating. Heart's pumping, adrenaline's up. This is what it's all about, is ticking off those bucket list items, and wow, that's amazing. 95 centimetre, I'm happy. That was good. Right, let's get back out there.
Let's get some more, mate.
Yes. After a grueling night's fishing, that's all the barra we could land on the last night. Everyone's tired and knackered, but has had an amazing experience.
So, Scotty, what's the process in putting this together? What would someone expect when they come out on the dam with you?
Basically, we're working on the theory of a lot of people don't have access to places like this, and in a kayak on such a large dam, it's very difficult to get to some of those bigger areas of water where you really want to be with your fish. So what we're offering is, it's basically a mothership setup. You live on board a houseboat for 5 days. Your meals and everything are all supplied. All you need to do is bring yourself and your kayak, and we will take you to those spots. We also have a guide that we work in conjunction with that will come along. He will assist on the days on the water, and then you come back, you sleep on the boat for the night. Food is brought out to you if needs be through the day, through the night.
Big thanks from Yak Hunters Australia to Scotty for throwing it all together. And yeah, hit him up on his Facebook at the moment, and you'll be able to see what his availability might be like in the new year for you to be able to come on and enjoy an adventure like this.
Well, that's our trip done, guys. This is episode 4 of Yak Hunters TV, and look, every time I come out and film one of these episodes, it is just an amazing experience. Each one more different than the last, different conditions, different team, and different fish. A big thanks from Yak Hunters to the guys that helped us out on this trip. 1, Sunstate Hobie, thanks for the hire of the kayaks and getting everyone out in a nice comfortable Hobie. 2, Scotty Bryant, mate, you've put on an awesome trip for us. You're an amazing cook, and you've been a great host on this houseboat, aka the mothership. And 3, to the guys that come out here and dedicated their time. They've put in the hard yards, they've lost plenty of lures to Lake Monduran, and some of the guys have had sleepless nights. So for your dedication, guys, thanks very much. Your persistence is what makes these episodes so exciting. So a big thanks from myself and Yak Hunters Australia. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been an emotional roller coaster for all of us, but hey, that's what it is. And we look forward to episode 5. I have no idea what that is at the moment, but hey, I'm sure it's going to be an interesting adventure. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We hope you enjoy these episodes, and yeah, catch you all on the water. Thanks for watching.
Your food, clean your house.
Showing us up. Collectively fished for about 2 hours, taking out the metre.
I've been filming for the last 10 seconds.
Oh, that'd be right.
Nice, you just think you got a bit of stick in the background.
Hey guys, Jules here. I don't know what you asked me. I don't remember what the second question was. I told you I'm so tired.
No, I'm not ready.
Ready yet? Sure. Two, 1.
G'day, now I'm brain freezed and
Okay, so day 6. Jules and I still haven't landed a barra. Big shout out to Scott Bryant because he has allowed us to stay for another night. All the Yak Hunter guys have left, so it'll just be me, Jules and Scott in the water tonight. Fingers crossed it happens for me because man, it's hard. Like barra fishing's hard. Like the hard yards you have to put in, the hours you have to put in. I've gone 6 days now with maybe 2 hits, and they were small hits. They might have been barra, who knows. So fingers crossed to actually get to feel the power of these fish tonight and potentially land one. Cool. Stay with us, guys. Oh, he's a good one.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.